Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video, and thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all, and welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not. And the Fair Act use is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. First, I want to say happy Sunday to everybody. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Please stay safe and all that good stuff. And stay aware of your surroundings. And don't forget, watch the company that you keep. Okay, y'all? So I want to get into this petition that went up on Facebook. Okay, y'all? So PragerU is they're the ones that's sponsoring this petition, and they're asking people to come to Facebook and save women's sports, and they want you to sign a petition because they're asking the question: is it fair to let trans athletes compete against biological women? Make your voice heard. So they're asking people to come sign this petition, y'all. They're taking away women's rights left and right, y'all. I'm just saying. They really are. They don't want us to make the choice, they're taking away our rights for everything. And even, things, little minor things that women used to only do. Now they have trans taking their places, y'all. This world is, y'all see what's going on, right, y'all? They're trying to replace real women with trans women. This is what they're doing right now. And everything. We don't even have the rights to have our own bathroom anymore. They're trying to put men in our bathroom dressed in drag. Okay, y'all? We got to open up our mouths and say something. We really do. This is so unfair on so many levels. It's bad enough that we got to share our men with other men now. Okay, y'all? You know what I'm saying, y'all? We have to step back and let them have them, rather, not share them, but just have to step back and let them have them. Okay? You want to be with this man, so okay, you go right ahead on. This is how we have to be. So we're losing men at an alarming rate, y'all. And now it's getting to the point where, nothing is sacred for us anymore. We have not anything. Our bodies is not ours anymore. People are speaking for us. They're saying if somebody get raped, y'all, and they get pregnant, they don't even have a right in certain cities and states to make the choice for themselves if they want to even keep a child or not. You know what I'm saying, y'all? It's so much going on right now that don't make sense. Everything is being turned upside down, inside out. Okay, y'all? Where there used to be a lot of modeling jobs for women, trans are taking over the modeling jobs. Okay, y'all, this is weird how everything is going. But, they said in the last days that these things were going to take place. That, you weren't even going to be able to tell the men from the women. And you're witnessing history, take fold right now. You're witnessing Bible prophecies take place right now. Okay? We shouldn't have to do a petition to keep men out of our sports. When you are born a man, you're much stronger than women. There's so many unfair things that comes to this that don't make no sense. Okay? And a lot of people are losing scholarships. They're losing all kind of stuff when it comes down to this right now, y'all. Do y'all see this? The fastest girl in Connecticut, Chelsea Mitchell, she has on the purple, is suing the state after they forced her to compete against transgender athletes who she had no chance of beating and costing her multiple scholarships opportunities. Are they doing this because of the fact that certain sports we're so good at? Y'all, I'm just saying. Just think about it. A lot of African Americans, they dominate sports. They really do. When they, at first it was all white. But when blacks started getting into sports, we dominated it, y'all. We really did. And a lot of, people that's into sports right now, They're getting scholarships and going to college, and they're getting so many opportunities opening to them. But now these doors are starting to get shut again for African Americans, y'all. They're starting to get shut again because they're figuring out a way now to cheat women, especially of color, out of scholarships and all kind of stuff right now, y'all, because they're bringing in these trans. And this is not fair on no level, y'all. We shouldn't have to, go to these meetings and fight, these politicians. We shouldn't have to go through this. If they had a man and a woman bathroom, we should be able to go in our women's bathroom and have that to ourselves. We should not have to share it with another man dressed with a dress on and some fingernail polish on, y'all. This stuff is getting so far out of hand that don't make no sense, okay? And this, I do believe, this is one of the reasons why a lot of people is a little peed off about, Trump, I'm not saying I'm all for Trump, because it was a lot of people out here starving. A lot of people was like, oh, everybody was eating. Certain people was eating, but majority of the people was standing in line that I knew. People, when I went places, I saw people standing in lines and lines and lines, and carloads of people trying to get some food. Okay, y'all. And all Trump had to do was, give people some stamps or something so they wouldn't be starving. Okay, y'all? Because of all the stuff that was going on. And the Democrats, they get in office, and it's all smoke and mirrors. They're trying to act as if they're helping us and this and that and that and this, when they're further taking away more and more and more rights. I don't really see no good on either side, to be honest with y'all. But I can see the light a little bit. A little bit, I'm starting to see the light with certain Republicans. I really am. I don't think that, United States would be this crowded right now if the Republicans were still in office, to be honest with y'all. And I don't think that all of this stuff that's going on with this will be an issue either. It's too much going on right now that don't make no sense. Everything that the Bible spoke of that's supposed to be right is flip-flop right now, y'all. Everything. You are getting so used to seeing men with dresses and men getting their hair and their nails done that it's starting to be normal. And it should not be, y'all. Is there anything that we have that they don't want? Because this don't make no sense, y'all. This really doesn't make any sense. It's bad enough that these girls have to train so hard and push themselves to the limit just to, to race with each other. To race with each other, y'all. And then you got to turn around now and you done mastered your craft to be the best at what you're doing. And then they throw a man on the scene and he dominates the whole. This is some bullshit, okay, y'all? And it has to be, somebody has to do something about this, because this doesn't make any sense whatsoever, okay? We got to fight for our bathrooms. We got to fight for our clothing section, y'all. They're throwing transgender stuff in our clothing sections with our children clothes now. I mean, what else do y'all want? Because this doesn't make sense anymore. If you don't know what you are from birth, God gave you what he gave you. And if you still confused or whatever, that's on you. It's not on us to baby people that don't know what they were born as. Y'all, this doesn't make sense to me. And I'm so sick and tired of this shit. I'm telling y'all, I'm sick of it. This don't make sense. I'm going to read some of the comments so that I can just get off of me being mad right now, because I am so tired of this mess. It don't make no sense. Like, we don't have any rights for nothing anymore. And I'm willing right now to, get up and go vote for people that's fighting against this mess right here. If somebody come out and say that this stuff right here is going to be no more, I'm with them, y'all, because I can't stand this anymore. We didn't gave them. They got the gay parades. They got their this. They got their that. They got their all this stuff. Okay, and it's still never enough. They are pushing us out. One by one by one. All the sports, they're pushing us out. The swimming, the running, the everything. It doesn't make sense. What's next? The basketball? Y'all finna dominate the basketball court? You know, people that's into sports right now, I mean, truly, truly, people that's important in the sports world right now, they need to stand against this mess. They need to boycott this mess. If this is what y'all want to see, a bunch of women just walk off the, walk away from these sports, they need to boycott it. Let them pay for all this stuff that they didn't pay for and walk away from it, y'all. Until they get it right. If this is what they want to see, a bunch of men, drag queens, this is what they want to see every day now. If this is what they want to see, let them have it. Let them have it. Because this don't make sense. If that's the case, then come up with another sport that only trans is in. And leave our shit alone, okay? Because this is dumb. This is dumb on so many levels. It don't make sense. And we got people that's in the office that's they riding with this. They don't see that this is totally not fair. And they riding with this. So they would rather a white guy put, his hair in pigtails and throw on some, underwear that we wear and run up against a black woman just so he could take all of her sponsorships. If this is what the men in high places want to do right now, let them have it. Let them have it. If y'all boycott this mess, they can't have a race if there's nobody there to race against them, can they? If all the women decide at one particular time that they're not going to race against another man, at the last minute, that's going to make them look real stupid, y'all. You all have to start standing together in a major way to stop this crap. Or it's not going to be stopped. It's going to be just dominated and taken over. And they're pushing us out. I don't know if y'all paying attention. I just said this about Beyonce's concert. She fired the women. And she hired all these drags to be her dancers. So she could look good and stand out. They're pushing all the women jobs out, y'all. This is what they're doing. Anything that we could get our hands on and make a living off of, or, get sponsorships, or just, y'all, they're taking it right before our eyes. And this is ridiculous, y'all. This really is. Something has to be done. Because there's no equality with this right here. I don't want to go in the women's bathroom and bring my little sisters in there and it's a man with heels on in there. I don't want to see that. And if this is the world that you all want, then make a third bathroom, baby, for the trans. Make a bathroom for them. Okay? Men, women, trans. There you go. Since y'all are so confused about where they should go. Because they should go where they was born. When they was born with a pack-a-whacker, you go to the pack-a-whacker bathroom. If they was born with a cootie cat, then they go to the cootie cat bathroom. Or you just save it and go home. Because this doesn't make sense anymore. I'm tired of looking at these damn clowns, y'all. Because that's what they look like, y'all, to me. This is what they look like. Big Amazon women that has muscles and wearing a size 11 and trying to fit them in some heels and lipstick on. This is getting out of hand now, y'all. This don't make no sense anymore. This female should not have to sue just to get equal rights, y'all. just to get equal rights. They're taking away everything, and I mean everything. They're trying to take over the schools. They're trying to put their books in the schools so the kids can learn about them. They're going to the school, call themselves speaking with the kids in drag, y'all. What is this world becoming right now? Because this is out of control right now, y'all. Everybody else can stay in their lane, but they can't. The men can stay in their lanes, the women can stay in their lane, but the trans want to be in everybody's damn lane. It does not, it don't make sense anymore. So let me read some of these comments. So, Say Cheese TV, shout out to him. Excuse me, y'all. Chelsea Mitchell was the fastest girl in Connecticut. Suddenly, the boys starting to take in championships spots, while girls like Chelsea lost opportunities to advance in their own sports. She is now using her voice to demand a return to fairness. Thank you. Salute to Chelsea. Because she seems to be the only one that got some sense enough to say this is not fair. And this should tell y'all something right here. That it seems like a lot of men out here is in the closet. A lot of men are in the closet. For them to want to watch another man, take over women's sports. You want to sit back and watch men in drag take over women's sports. So this means, some of y'all got some sick, y'all got some sick stuff going on with you in the first place, that this is what y'all want to see in the first place. Y'all don't want to see real women anymore. Y'all want to see somebody that trying to look like a woman. This is what y'all want to see in the sports now. Somebody said, Katrina Tashay. Yeah. She says, good for her. Hope she wins. I really do too. Get a Bucket says, facts. How y'all expect her to beat Trey and Malik? Yes. How can she? Men are faster. Men are stronger. That's a known fact, y'all. A known fact. Especially if they're into sports. How do y'all expect her to be a man? It doesn't make any sense. Another one says, she got a valid point. Costing her multiple scholarships just cause a dude want to wear a wig and put makeup on and act like a female. Everybody is clowning this mess, y'all. Everybody. I think this is going to be the biggest election ever. And it doesn't matter if they call themselves, they can put 1,000 charges on Trump right now. But if any Republicans come out right now and start speaking against this stuff right here, I do believe they're going to get in office. And I've been noticing something too, that people have been, people that's trying to run for president right now, they're saying that they're going to, let Trump out if he do get charged. They're going to pardon him anyway. So it doesn't matter. And I think those are the people people are going to be looking to voting right now. I really do. Because a lot of people is making a valid point about Trump right now. And I have to, I'm not all pro-Trump either. Okay. But I'm going to say this. Y'all, I'm going to say this. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Trump is no worse than a lot of other people that have been in office. And word on the street is, Hillary, she had documents too. Other people had documents too. And they're not getting arrested. The things that you would have thought that Trump would have got arrested for when they, barged into the Capitol building and stuff like that. I thought that Trump would get in trouble for that stuff because, allegedly he was edging that on. Okay. He was, he was becoming, a street associate, basically, y'all. And all of his minions was becoming his followers. And they were doing whatever it took. Okay? This is what they were doing. And to me, I thought that was breaking the law. All of this stuff about him, messing around with this female and all of that stuff, that's between him and his wife. I really don't even see even that whole stuff with what's his name? The other guy. Monica Lewinsky and all of that mess. All of that is personal. If your wife don't care about you doing mingling and tingling, why should the world? Seriously, y'all. But what I thought that was so disgusting was them, going into the Capitol building and taking over. I thought that was just so ghetto. It was just didn't make sense anymore. All the people that was hungry and all of this stuff out here while they, passing money around left and right. I just felt like it was so many other things that they could have said that Trump was, about Trump. Then, and I understand about the documents, that the documents was very important, to the United States. And, it could have been put in the wrong hands. We don't even know now if it's not in the wrong hands. We don't even know. But we still know that a lot of our politicians is working with so many other countries. A lot of them are. And a lot of them are crooked. Look how crimes is taking place in certain places like Dallas and all of these places. And people is all friends with the people that's out here doing it. It's so much corruption going on that it don't make sense. And this stuff got to be cleaned out from top to bottom. Seriously, y'all. It really does. Let's go back to some of these messages. So somebody said, no, for real, that's not fair at all. They are altering people's life. Yes. Give them their own league. That's the same thing I just said, y'all. I'm just not reading this when I put it up there, y'all. Give them their own lead. And that would be perfect. If they get their own league, they can put all the drag queens. It'll be just a full drag show. Okay, y'all? They can come and do their little sports. The men that want to wear the dresses, they can do their little sports against their own people, and it would be fair. The more men that want to wear dresses, competition. And if it's the same thing for the women that want to be a dude, that want to look like a dude, act like a dude, talk like a dude, put all of them in their own little league. That's all you got to do. And nobody got to talk about this. All of these, awards that these trans are winning right now should be taken back from them. It should be taken and given back to the women. And vice versa, if any of them is running around here trying to be a man and they're winning sports, because I doubt they're going to win any sports against men. I doubt that a woman dressed like a man is going to go to a man's sport and win anything. But when it comes down to the women, they're going to dominate the sports. It's going to be to a point that all the women is going to just be like, what's the point of even trying if it's not fair? They should be picketing. They should be boycotting these sports. And if you take people that got a voice out here, if you take them and put them all together and start fighting this mess and bringing this to the Capitol, then maybe something will get done. Because right now, they're not caring. But they will care if all of y'all just so happen to just don't feel good all of a sudden and you want to watch the game instead of be in it. And then there's no game at all. If you took all of these women that was running with this guy right here, if you take all of these women right here that was all around him, and they at the last minute say, we good, since y'all want to watch men race, let them race. Because this is not fair for all of these women to be losing their scholarships and all of the opportunities that they had because a man want to put a dress and a wig on and run with them. This is not fair, y'all. Something has to be done about this. And the only thing I can think of is back up out of these sports, and then you won't have to worry about it. Boycott this mess. Because right now, they're taking anything that we possibly had, they're taking. They're taking modeling jobs. They're taking over the sports, the women's sports. They're taking over everything. And we don't have a voice for nothing anymore. And the only way we're going to have a voice is we all stand together as women. And I'm sure there's a lot of men out here too, that's real men that don't want to see drags out here when they go to look at the sports for women. They don't want to see, they coming to see the women. They're not coming to see a man. So it's probably going to be a lot of men sign that petition too, y'all. That's real men. But I say boycott it. Act like y'all gonna race. Act just like y'all gonna race. And you know what you do? You walk away. And then all authorities and everybody gonna be sitting there looking stupid because they gonna be like, wait a minute, why is all the women? Who they gonna race if y'all ain't out there racing with them? Who they gonna race? They gonna stand there and look stupid. What, they gonna just give them the trophy? They giving it to them anyway because they know they stronger and faster. So what's the point? This would make a statement if y'all walked right off of that, right away from out there and go sit down and say, it ain't fair anyway, so we might as well sit down. This is who y'all want to see anyway. Y'all don't want to see us. This is how y'all, get down to the nitty gritty and get them off y'all back. And they'll go back to the table and be like, wait a minute, we need to, readjust some stuff. That these people shouldn't be out here with the women. Because they can't call it a woman's sport, y'all, if ain't no women there. They can't call it a women's sport. This is how you do this. There's so many rich people out here right now that can start their own little leagues and just only let women in. And then other people can flock to that. And let them have this mess right here. This shit show that they trying to pull. Let them have it. Because this is no way fair, y'all. This is not fair whatsoever. And if y'all don't open y'all mouth, she shouldn't even be the only one opening her mouth saying something. Everybody that's born a female that was racing with this man right here should be opening their mouth saying something. And as long as y'all be quiet, y'all just gonna get tumbled over. But when y'all stand together, take y'all hands and put them together and walk right off of that field. And leave this thing right up there by itself and say, go ahead, you got it anyway, don't you? And walk away. This gonna give all of these leagues something to think about, because you know what? They're going to lose so much money because people done paid to come see these races and all of that. People done sponsored it. But when y'all walk off the field, they are left with egg on their face because there's nobody else to race, is it, y'all? This is how y'all do this. Either y'all going to stand together or y'all just going to all fall. And every time y'all come back to race every year, it's going to be more and more men racing against y'all, and y'all not going to even have a voice out there. You and I are going to have a choice whatsoever to get pushed up out of there. One by one, by one, by one. And this is what's going to happen. This world is turning to a trans world. Pride. This is all that it's coming to. Okay? They done took over the rap game. They done took over the movies. They done took over the schools. They done trying to take over everything that's going on right now. Everything. And people got to start standing against it. Point blank, simple. And this is why I have a problem with trans and stuff like that. Because it's not fair. It's not fair at all. Okay? It's not that I have something against them or this and that and that and this. I have the fact that y'all won't leave us alone. This is the problem right now. It used to be a thing where people bullied, trans and stuff like that. They're bullying us. They're bullying us now. What they want to have their rights for this and their rights for that. But their rights is pushing us out. And this is what I have the most problem with. They got the majority of the fashion designers out here is putting out clothes for trans. So why can't y'all have your own stores? Why do y'all want to be an I section? Why do y'all want everything we have? If y'all could take the capabilities of us having babies, y'all would take that too. Because I be seeing stories about men trying to have a baby. And y'all, what is wrong with them? They're trying to take out our every existence of real women. This is what they're doing. This is what they're doing. And the politicians and everybody, these, elites over these leagues, they're letting them do it. Because a lot of these guys is in the closet anyway, cheating on their wives with other men. So they don't mind pushing real women out of these sports, putting them in there. But something got to give, y'all. You shouldn't have to move out of the city and state to go to another city and state just to get stuff done to your body, just in case, you're not ready to have, a baby or this and that. All of this stuff is people's rights. As long as that baby have not developed in any way and it's a couple weeks or days or whatever, women should have the rights to do whatever it is they want to. They're taking away our whole existence, y'all. Our whole existence. And they're making it harder and harder and harder for us. It's already hard for us out here. It really is. The most attractive men out here are laying up with another man, y'all. Okay? It's slim pickings out here right now, y'all. You can't even, turn the YouTube on or anything without them pushing this on everybody. They taking over the cartoons. The kids gotta watch, Barney and, y'all, this is crazy what's going on right now. You can't turn the award shows on if they not doing devil worship stuff. You got to look at all of these trends. Like, what else do y'all want? Give them their island so they can go off somewhere to themselves. Because this don't make no sense. They're making people hate them. They're making people hate them. Because you think that this boy right here running don't know that he has an upper hand against this female. And this is why people starting to hate them. This is why people starting to not like them. Because they know stuff it's not equal opportunity. They know it's not. But they're still pushing for this type of stuff. They should be the first one going to the White House and everything else, the trans, saying we need our own league. Because if we compete against the women, even though I want to be a woman, I'm stronger than they are. I'm faster than they are. So it's really not fair. They should be the ones that's standing up for this. And then people will respect them a little bit more. But they're not doing that. They're pushing women out. Completely out. And this don't make no sense. They get hired at schools. They're taking down the flags and putting their flag up. Like, come on now, really? This what y'all on? And then they get mad when somebody won't hire them. Oh, they won't hire me because of, my sexual preference. Really? But see, it ain't just about your preference. It's about what y'all pushing on everybody else. They're very selfish too, y'all. From what I'm looking at, these trans are selfish as all outdoors. And when they get mad, who do they go for to try to take out? They go to the schools and try to take the school kids out. This is what they do when they get mad and don't get their way. And they wonder why so much stuff is going on with them that people are getting upset about the things that they're doing. Really? Really? They're taking food off these women's plates. This is how they feeding their families. This is how they making it through college. And they found the way now to push more African Americans out and push whites in there so that they can dominate this from them. Because as you can see, a lot of women that's out here are colored women. So how do you get these colored women's sponsorships? This is how you do it. Throw that man a wig on. Let him grow his hair out and put some lipstick on. Put him out there with her. And we going to let it fly. No, y'all got to open your mouth and y'all got to say something. Boycott this shit. Okay, y'all? Walk off the field. If you got to go swim, if you in the swimming competitions and you are women and a man come out there with y'all with a dress on, walk away. Let him swim by himself. And then they'll get the picture. These leagues will start getting the picture that we're not going for this mess anymore. This is what you do. This is how you do it. If you got to go to a bathroom at any company and it says women on the door and a man walks in there with a dress on, don't support that company. I don't care where it is. If it's Target, if it's wherever it is, don't support it. Don't go there and spend your money. Because we do the most shopping, y'all. Women do the most shopping. And if we put our foots down and don't support places that support this mess, then it is what it is. They lose money. They lose money. Okay, y'all? Anyway, please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.